Welcome to Next Stop Broadway, the premier training center for young performers as we present a peek behind the curtain into our Broadway Series classes. During our school year program, students from 4th grade through high school join us every week to attend classes, workshops, and rehearsals in acting, singing, and dance while simultaneously preparing for their end-of-the-season musical. This season, our talented team of performers are prepping for their upcoming performances of Legally Blonde and Disney's High School Musical. Our training programs are developed on an independent study format so students can flourish while improving their skills. The shows are used as a vehicle to teach techniques that are more immersive and challenging. Let's meet some of the inspiring professionals working to build these productions and helping to make memories that last a lifetime.
I really enjoy being an instructor's assistant because I get to see a really full view of what the show is going to look like. I get to be in music with Miss Nikki and theater with Raquel and Abby and dance with Miss Alex, so I really get to see a lot of what we're doing with the production throughout the year. What I really love about our Broadway series, specifically with High School Musical, is the inclusion of our talent competitions, NSB Idol and NSB's Got Talent. It's another great opportunity for the kids to get on stage and showcase what they really love to do, and it gives them a special opportunity to open up our Broadway series at the end of the year. And it's also very cool to just be a part of this now. Growing up at the center myself and being involved in these shows as a kid, it's a real full circle moment that now I get to help teach and interact with the next generation of superstars.
Hi, my name is Abby Wolf. I am the Assistant Director for Legally Blonde, and I am also one of the directors for High School Musical. We talk a lot about the technique of acting, making sure that you have a purpose behind every movement and every line, and really honing in on what makes you a really professional, self-sufficient actor. In High School Musical, we play a lot of fun acting games and exercises to help the students learn how to develop a character. We also really focus on acting fundamentals. Not just how to act, but also how to feel comfortable on stage and how to get comfortable with the idea of making strong choices and taking risks when you're playing a character. We're so excited for the rest of the year. We have so much more left to learn and discover, new characters, new scenes, new songs, and we can't wait for you to see the final product.
With High School Musical, with the youth production, we start our year with our audition process. And especially with the younger students, we like to take a good amount of time to not only audition for the show, but to teach them how to audition. So we begin with giving them their monologue options so that they can choose for themselves what they feel that they identify with as a character, or just we kind of go over how you would choose one of those things. So they have to kind of base it on their own instincts, which is something that we really want to teach them. So something that we try to emphasize with the youth program is that everyone in the cast is super valuable and super important, and we also really work super hard to give everyone their opportunity. So it doesn't matter if you're Troy or if you're a skater, whoever you are, you have your moment to shine. And we work really hard also just to learn who the students are through the audition process, and as we get started to see what each person can handle. We want to challenge them without making them uncomfortable. For me in particular, what I work on mostly is blocking, but I do enjoy at the beginning of the process when I'm doing the bigger classes, just teaching them the fundamentals and the basics, stage directions, blocking, how to write your blocking in your scripts. And then also for me as we go on, I like to focus on connecting the dots between all the departments. So just connecting song and dance and scene together and making sure that everything fits. And also learning how to share the stage with your fellow castmates and take care of everyone so that you're not focusing just on yourself as an actor and you're listening to other people on stage. Really teaching them how to be a part of a cast so that we can send them off into the team program ready and equipped to go.
Hi, I'm Alex Roberts. I'm the choreographer for Legally Blonde and High School Musical. I like to start my classes with a full body warm-up. And after we warm up and we stretch our bodies, we move into technical skill building, whether it's kicks or turns or leaps. These are all skills that the students will see in the production numbers and in the real world. So what's the most important to me that my students take away from my classes and throughout the year is to learn how to be a performer and to really build confidence. So it's really important to me that in each of my classes we take time at the end to perform for each other. It's much more difficult to perform in a small space amongst your peers and to tell a story when everyone is so up close than in a big theater. So for dance auditions for High School Musical and Legally Blonde, there's always two pieces. There's a general audition that everybody learns, and then there's a more challenging technical piece, and this helps me choose my dance core for the show. It's about, overall, again, telling the story and who I could see on that stage and I want to continue to watch. Our year is far from over. We are working on so many fun things within our dances. We are playing basketball, we are dancing with basketballs, we are dancing with jump ropes, we are dancing with pom-poms. There's so much more to learn and to continue to build on our skill set, and I can't wait for you to see the shows.
Typical class, we always begin with a vocal warm-up, and it serves two purposes. Yes, it's the idea to get the voice moving, but it's also to get the students just kind of lock in and to focus. They're excited to see friends they don't typically go to school with at this program, and they're just kind of excited and up and just to calm down and to focus on the task at hand and what we have ready for the day. A typical class, generally, we are singing through material, we are learning new material, we are memorizing material, and we are getting ready to sing memorized material with choreography. My goal for every one of these students is that no matter whether they're able to read music or not, that by the end of their time and their term with me, they will be more proficient. I try to make the audition process as user-friendly for the students as possible. For many, it's terrifying, and it's nerve-wracking for most. Coming out of COVID, I thought that the video process was actually a really useful tool. Students get to sing at home in their own space. They can prepare and record it as many times as they want to get what they believe to be the best possible sound and the best possible shot of themselves. And it's low pressure. Nobody is watching. We watch later, but they get to do it as many times as they want and just kind of live their best life. And if that means we're singing in the bathroom because I like the acoustics in there, then go for it. Casting takes place and the first rehearsal jumps automatically into the first, usually, group number in the show. I think it's important to get those students excited, to get everybody involved, because feelings are tender. They're hurt they didn't get the part that they think that they should have. And that's okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I want everybody to feel like they're a part of a great show. And so we may have some sulks, but after a while, by the time we start to get in and I've split people up, we've started to learn some of the harmonies and they were looking for success in that very first rehearsal. I am so excited for you all just to get a glimpse of what it is that we have worked on for this entire school year. The students grow and develop so much over time, and you just get a mere glimpse. We have so much fun in rehearsals leading up to the culmination of the show. Their energy, what they've been able to accomplish, the fact that they can now sing and dance well. This show is so exciting, so many familiar numbers that they knew coming in, but maybe didn't understand all of the context, but now they really have. Being able to sing and dance with a jump rope, that's like on another plane. There's some really, really funny comedic moments, and I am so excited for you to come and share our wonderful production of Legally Blonde.
So for this year, for auditions for High School Musical, I decided I'm gonna give them 4 songs to do. Everybody's gotta do all 4 songs. All the songs I chose range from easy to hard, lower notes to higher notes, a softer voice to a bigger belt, to give everybody the opportunity to show every part of their range that they possibly can. The way I scored was a little bit differently because I would do pretend auditions in my class, which was really just giving the kids another opportunity to come up and get more comfortable singing in front of people and being put on the spot. So the more they went up, the better scores they got. The more I saw them putting themselves out there, the better scores they got. One of my favorite things as a musical director is to work on shows with such big ensemble numbers like High School Musical, because there's so many opportunities for all the different kids to do so many different things and to play so many different parts and have so many different vocal features. And I kind of like to not play by the rules of music, and I like to break it down a little bit more to really give everybody a chance to showcase their own special talent. So a lot of my class, we'll get up there and we'll have them sing the songs in silly accents or different emotions and different vowels and different tones. It's a lot of fun. And a message I really try to get across to every student I've worked with in my decades of working here is to be bold, to be brave, and to be confident. And that's something they can take with them in theater and throughout life.
Our Broadway series is where our students fully immerse themselves in producing a Broadway-style musical. They come here and they go to classes every week in singing, dancing, and acting. They have a part in the show, and they fully immerse themselves in the creation of their own production. The audition process is extremely important each and every time our young actors come in for a show. We know that the audition process can be nerve-wracking, can bring up a lot of uncomfortable feelings for our students. But that is what building your technique is all about, not only in performing, but in life. One must know how to give their all. And that's why the audition process in the year program can take as much as a month, because we're allowing each student to learn and present their best work. My part of the production as the director is the overall production. I look at everything. So our students must begin learning music and learning the dance and choreography to each one of their numbers. I allow the students to learn what that part is telling, as in the story. The story is the most important, but each and every one of those pieces is what tells the story. So by the time they get to blocking the scenes and putting it all together is when they come to me. Each one of those characters are most important to the show. Honestly, our greatest achievement is the overall production itself and being able to present that to an audience. We're really only halfway through. As we are halfway through the year, we are halfway through our show. There's so much more that they're going to discover, and they're going to learn, and they're going to feel throughout the whole production. And I can't wait for an audience.
Topic is blood in the water. Kids, it's time to face. Law school is a waste unless, oh yes, you acquire a taste for blood in the water. Dark and red and raw. You're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law.
Dear Al, he's a lucky guy. I'm like gonna cry. I got tears coming out of my nose. Mac probes, he's the campus catch. You're a perfect match, cause you both got such great taste in clothes. Of course they will propose. Dear Al, honey, mazel tov. Future's taking off. Bring that ring back and show it to me. 4 carats, a princess cut. Are you psyched or what? I just wish I could be there to see when he gets down on one